The Flash 1 Minute War is a 7-issue comic event. 6 issues are currently out now. The 7th issue, which is the final issue of this comic event for The Flash 1 Minute War, releases in a few days from the time I'm recording this. That review for the 7th issue will not be out till next week, alongside issue number 6 and probably 5 and 4. But I will be reviewing each issue of this event. Starting with issue 1 today, issue 2 hopefully Tuesday, and then kicking out next week with 3 through 7 because the Flash CW show is not on. This is a new type of content I'm doing. I hope it does well. If you guys like it, I appreciate if you hit the like button on it. And if you're new, subscribe. I don't know if we're going to get any viewers for this or not. But it would mean a lot to see support on this for the 7-issue reviews I'm doing. And yeah, hope you guys like it. And yeah, so let's jump right into it. So it opened up with a alien colony going across space and all the stars and all that to head to Earth. They want to rule it. They want to control Earth. But they have a ship that's going to crash land into Earth, which kickstarts this event. That's going to happen throughout the 7 issues. But it is called 1 Minute War, and there's a reason for that. And it's a pretty cool reason as to why, and it's particularly a reason why it's related to The Flash is even cooler to me. So first we go to the West House. Now, in the comics, if you don't know, there are 2 Wallies, okay? There's the Wallace West, who's Kid Flash, and Wally West, who's Ginger Wally and is Flash. I don't really know if they call him The Flash in this series of comics or not. Someone who knows the information better will probably be able to say in the comments. As far as I'm aware, he was not called The Flash. He just wears a Flash suit that looks like the 90s Flash suit a little bit with the gold boots. That's how I took it. So, take that into consideration. But Wally and Linda, in the comics universe, they are married. They have 3 kids. They have a barbecue going on at their house with Mr. Terrific, Animal Man, a bunch of kids and their families. And they notice a ship entering the upper atmosphere about to crash in Central City. It goes to Max Mercury, who was about to go into the Speed Force, go along with his life wherever it takes him. He didn't say goodbye to anyone. He hates that. So he's about to just go into Speed Force and live the rest of his life wherever the hell it takes him. Before he does, he stops moving at super speed because he realizes that ship entering the atmosphere as well, entering Central City, the area around it. Our Man and Jesse Quick, Our Man's obviously from the JSA, Jesse Quick, I don't know who she is, are fighting some villains when time slows down around Jesse and sees a ship in the sky enter the planet. Goes to the docks with a crew down there, and then they open a container, and Wallace West, aka Kid Flash, is there ready to take them down, and Impulse, Bart Allen, who in the comics is Barry Allen's grandson. In the CW show, he's Barry's son, which they changed it for whatever reason, I don't know, but in the comics this is Barry's grandson, and Wally's pissed off about it. They start arguing that Bart took down the bad guys, ruined Wallace's whole deal here, and then everything slows down around them, and they look up and they see the ship about to crash in Central City, so it's getting further and further in. Then it goes to Barry and Iris, which it wouldn't be a Flash event if the Barry was not in this. Iris mentions how she wants kids with Barry, but wants to know if she has a future with him first. At this point in time, they are not married or even engaged, at least up till now, because Iris proposes to Barry, but before Barry can even react to it, everything around Barry slows down. It shows like a fly and water like dripping, but it's completely frozen. For those who watch the CW show, it's like if Barry entered Flash time, but a lot more dangerous than it was in the show. With the risk here. The ship that is entering Earth, an alien ship that's set to take over the world, crashes into downtown Central City, causing a massive just rush of the city being destroyed downtown. Barry uses his super speed to try to protect Iris, and it doesn't work. They both get knocked out by the blast, just blown back, alongside everyone else in downtown. This includes Jesse Quick, Jay Garrick, who was shown in the bar thinking about his old friends and family before everything slowed down around him. So we have Jay, Wallace, Wally, Impulse, Jesse and Barry all moving at super speed right now, and the ship is also moving alongside with them. I hope they explain that, because the idea of them moving at super speed, nothing else is supposed to. So the idea that they're moving in what I'm going to call flash time from the show, the idea that we have an explosion going off, a ship crashing into the city and it going off while they're moving at super speed, that's a little, I hope they explain that. That'd be nice to hear, the explanation behind that. Because I'm sure it has something to do with the Flash. I mean, it'd be a little bit depressing if it didn't, honestly. But it would be nice if it was explained at some point. I don't know if it is, but I hope it is. The leader of the faction, the alien faction, deploys a massive wall, causing even more destruction on the city. And then the wall builds itself up. Now, what's interesting about the shot is around it is just dirt. There's no roads, there's no buildings, no people even. It is just dirt. It's a deserted area now. You can't even tell there's a city there besides a big crater it has left. So this is a massive thing going on in Central City right now. Goes back to Barry and Iris. Barry wakes up and gets out of rubble that he was thrown into. He's trying to find Iris, and right now, Iris is resumed dead. Now, I don't want to entirely believe she's dead, because, remember, they're moving at super speed. An equivalent to Flash time, where nothing is moving. Everything is completely still. Would it be far-fetched to say that Barry can't feel a pulse in Iris? Because he's moving faster than anything? And I'm pretty sure in the comics, Barry's faster than Wally at this point. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure they'll establish that at some point if he is or not. But from my understanding, Barry is the fastest speedster in this issue. Could be wrong. But if he's not the fastest, he's the second fastest. But this is a pretty good opener to this massive, event crisis that's happening. And it was very well done. The second issue, I did see a little bit of it. Not a lot, but a little bit. And the action just, picks up a lot in the second issue. So I'm really excited to see the second issue. But, again, the first issue, easily a 9 out of 10. I think is the best opener to any Flash story. Both in the TV show, the movies, the animation, and everything. I think it was the best opener to a Flash story that we've had in years. So, to me, this is amazing. I mean, it really does, it sets up everything. And for new readers, it's we know who they are now. Wallace, we know he has 3 kids with Linda Park. We know Wally is Kid Flash. Impulse is here, too, from the future, for whatever reason. And... Which, CW show brings the kids in all the time, so I'm not really surprised the comics just did that, but, Jay reminiscing about old times, missing his old friends and family that have either just moved on or have passed away, and seeing where his character development is at right now, seeing where Barry and Iris, or I guess were at before this whole thing. So it's a very, very good setup for this massive event. And I think, again, the way it was written, the way it was done, is amazingly well done. Now, Max Mercury, again, with him, not going to Speed Force, him staying there, it looks like. We didn't see him. We only saw him that one time in the issue was when he was about to go into Speed Force, but he saw the ship, so he decided not to. I do wonder if we're going to be seeing him more and more as the issue goes on. I'm assuming so, because it really would not make sense if, we just saw him in one issue and then that was it. So it just depends where it goes. I really do think this will be one of the best Flash stories that's ever been done for the character. But we're going to have to wait and find out. But this is a really good starter to this 7-issue event. So let me know in the comments down below what your opinions are of all this. Are you going to keep watching this content if I keep on doing it? I hope you guys will. I'm going to keep doing it no matter what, but I'd like to hear your feedback on this. And again, 7 issues, 1 down, 6 more to go. I will be doing the second issue Tuesday, hopefully. And then next week, we'll be picking up with issue 3 through 7. Alongside doing some CW Flash content throughout next week as well. And then obviously Wednesday and Thursday will be CW Flash content. So I'm not doing this content Wednesday and Thursday. It will just be CW Flash going on. So, thank you guys for this video. Have a good day. Have a good night. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.